who is here right now? I see Eric, Jana. What's up, Jana? Jennifer. I think I called you, Jana. Jennifer, Mary Jane, and that's a wow. It's a lot of last name there, Mary Jane. Mileda, how are you, Mileda? How are you? So, guys, write me on the messages on the chat, please, because it gets very lonely here, guys, in the office. Send me a message. Send me a message. Ooh, send me a message. Ooh, right now. All right, guys. So we are going to prospect like we do every single week. You guys are going to hear me prospect live. Jennifer, what's going on? You're probably laughing because you know that song, right? Do you believe in heaven above? Do you believe in love? The song is so good. So we're going to circle prospect. Okay. Today we're going to circle prospect. I am going to be calling. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Appreciate it. I'm going to be calling a neighborhood here in Miami, Florida that I farm. And I found a property that I'm just going to be calling about and telling everyone in the neighborhood that there's a property for sale. So not sure. Has anyone here not heard of circle prospecting? Anybody here? Let me know. Let me know. Has anyone here not heard of circle prospecting? I want to see if you have not heard about it. So say no if you haven't. Yes if you have. No if you haven't. Yes if you have. I would love to see if you guys hear about circle prospecting. Circle prospecting. Circle prospecting. Let me see if you guys there. And by the way, if you guys are not doing this already, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram on Habit Guys. Just one word, Habit Guys. Angie, what's up? See, YouTube thinks I'm funny. You see this, guys? I'm telling you, it's some quality stuff. We're gonna prospect. I'm gonna teach you guys about circle prospecting. I entertain you guys. Let's go. Okay, so make sure you guys are following us on Habit Guys. Also, by the time I'm done, in the next 20 minutes, I'll give you guys access to my scripts. Okay, the scripts that I use, all the scripts that I cover in these lives, I'm sharing with every single one of you. Okay, so what circle prospecting is? Okay, we want more listings, right? And we want listings, especially today, right? I don't want buyers. Give me listings. And so, how do you get listings in the neighborhood you want? And it's the warmest way of cold calling and not feel like a salesperson, and you're bringing value to that conversation. Daniel, what's going on? So this is how I'm going to show you how to do this. It's amazing. And you'll feel like you're growing your database. You'll feel like you're adding value. So what is it? It's called circle prospecting. Okay. And I'm going to cover that today. And I'm going to go live in circle prospect so you guys can learn what I'm doing. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you all knew this, but 90% of realtors quit the business. And that's some serious business. So that means that 9 out of 10 realtors are simply going to quit. And that's just awful. And it's simply because they're not prospecting enough. The National Association of Realtors is saying agents are not prospecting enough. Okay. And that's the big thing. And that's one thing that I teach in my habit coaching and my habit program, is how to change those habits of not prospecting. Because here's the thing. We left our job to become a realtor, or you're working one right now. And when you have a job, you get your license, you join a brokerage. The brokerage gives you all the tools to be successful. But what happens is your habits are still the same. Your habits are still one of an employee. And that's why 90% of agents quit the business, because they bring their old habits over. And that's why they're not doing what they should be doing in their business. Okay. So circle prospecting, let's talk about it. All right. I'm on expires right now. So much easier. I've been marked in a bad way. Circle prospecting. Angie, what happened with circle prospecting? Oh, I got to hear that story, Angie. I got to give you my number. I would love to hear that. But yes, as long as you're making friends out there. So circle prospecting, let's go ahead and do this. All right. So what I do is I get a listing in the community that I want to prospect in. Okay. So there's an area here in Miami, nice little pocket area called Winston Park. That is my farm. All right. So I go to GeoLeads in REDX. So REDX is a tool that I use. If you've never heard of REDX, you better get ready, because it's just so easy to prospect with REDX. So I type in here in a map. Okay, I type in a map. Winston Park. Winston Park, Florida. Boom. And what I do is I'm going to choose a neighborhood. All right. Going to choose a neighborhood. I'm looking at a map. I'm zooming in on a map so you guys can all. I know you guys can't see my map right now, but it's fine. All right, and I'm zooming in on a map right now, and I'm clicking on a map, and I'm gonna download the nearest 500 people in that area. So now I'm getting 500 leads. Okay, 500 people in this neighborhood. It's pulling now. Yes, look for them up again. No, ignore duplicates. Okay, so it's going to ignore duplicates. So now it's importing everyone's name, phone number, emails of that neighborhood. Now, I'm grabbing a listing of another realtor, not my listing, another realtor's listing, and I'm going to call that neighborhood. And I'm going to let them know, hey, there's a property for sale down the road. And then hopefully they ask me about the property. If they don't, then I just want to be friends with them. Because guess what? If you're calling someone and you're giving information on a property that hit the market down the road, isn't that pretty valuable information for a homeowner? Of course it is. You're not selling anything. Remember, you're not selling anything. And that's one thing with prospecting you guys need to understand. You're there to make friends, okay? You're not there to sell people, okay? Make sure you guys understand that. You guys are there to make friends with people. That is it, okay? And then hopefully they think of you in the future. You get their information, and that's the concept of circle prospecting. That's what you're going to do, okay? That's what's going on. So let's get the phone going. You just click a couple buttons. All right. All right. I'm going to click. Hold on. I'm clicking the button. So it's going to call my phone. You just click. There it is.
Welcome to Wave.
Let me know if you guys can hear me.
Press 1 to continue.
Let's go. Let's press 1, and then I have the property up here. All right. Let me know if can you guys hear me, darling? Angie, people are mean, but it's okay. I got threatened for my life a couple months ago, but it's all good, Angie. I'm glad you're still calling though. Can you guys hear the call? Can you guys hear it? You guys can hear it? Okay.
Please leave your message for
leave a voicemail. I press 1 button and boom, it leaves a voicemail. And I keep calling. And I can dance too. So I love having a dialer because I can do this.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, doing great, man. Doing real good. I'm a local real estate agent in your neighborhood. Just letting you know that we have a property down the road from you that's for sale. In case you knew anybody that was maybe interested or wanted to move into your neighborhood. Because I love Winston Park.
I don't live in Winston Park.
Oh, you don't? Did you move out?
No, I never did.
Oh, sheesh, man. They gave me the wrong number then, man. Well, sorry about that. Are you in Miami or no?
Nope.
Oh, where are you?
I'm down in Redlands.
Oh, dude, you're in a whole different yes. You're in a whole different area. Well, listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time. My team's out there. We're nationwide. Do you have a real estate agent that you would ever work with in the future in case you ever want to sell one year?
Not really.
No. Well, can we stay in touch? And in case, hey, you ever need some help or guidance, I hope you think of me one day. Can we stay in touch?
If you want.
Awesome, brother. What's your name?
George.
George, George, right? That's how you spell it?
I'm sorry?
Awesome. It's George, right? George?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, man. Because I'm Hispanic too, and I spelled it different. Sorry. And what's a good email for you, George?
I don't use email.
No email? Is this your cell phone number?
Yep.
Perfect. 2356, right? It ends?
Yep.
Awesome, man. So we'll just stay in touch. And if you need something, and do you have any questions about the real estate market or commercial real estate or credit or anything?
Okay.
All right. No questions? All right, man. Well, we'll stay in touch, brother. Thanks a lot. Thanks, George. All right.
George.
All right. Bye. All right, guys. All right. Check this out. Check this out. How cool was that? You guys see this? You guys see what I'm talking about? All right, guys, look. So many levels to this. There's so many levels to this. This is why you need scripts, right? Because if the conversation goes sideways, you need to know what the heck to talk about, right? So then you can be your awkward self. Like me, I'm super creepy and awkward, and my personality is crazy. You guys know this already, right? So it lets me be me on the phone because I know if this conversation goes this way or that way, or he doesn't even answer my question, I have something to say. Does that make sense? Guys, that makes sense, everybody? So check this out. This was a win. This was such a cool win because guess what? First, it was a wrong number. All right. So now it's like, all right, cool. I'm not going to talk about the property that I was going to promote. That's out the window. So now my next thing is, remember, I'm telling you guys, I will give you guys the script. If you don't have the script, don't worry. I'm going to tell you guys where to actually, I'll send it here. Link tab it, guys, extras. There is the script that I use. For those of you watching me on YouTube, go to habitguys.com/REDX. Okay. And you'll see the scripts there. You can download them in English or Spanish. So check those out. So guess what, guys? So I asked him, hey, is there a real estate agent you would work with in case you ever decide to buy or sell 1 year? Right? I don't say 1 day anymore. I say 1 year because it's like, I don't care when, right? So people don't feel pressure and making me think I want them to sell now. So that's it. So now I asked him and he's like, well, actually, no, I don't really have a realtor. Boom. I love that. Okay. I love the fact that he doesn't have a realtor. Perfect. So now I ask him the question, can we stay in touch? He's like, sure. And then I ask him for his email. His email, guess what? He doesn't have an email. All right. Perfect. Not a problem. This is why having the right CRM is so important because you need to have a CRM that shoots text messages. I'm going to tell you that right now, guys. It's 2022. All right. You need to be able to communicate by text message. And this is a perfect example as to why. Because I'm going to go to my KV core, right? And look what I'm going to do. I'm going to add George here, George, right? I don't need a last name from him. He was a nice guy. So here we go. He doesn't have an email. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his cell phone. Here's his cell phone. Boom. I'm putting his cell phone number now in my database. Boom. Did he say we can stay in touch? He sure did. Yes, he did. And then I put them here under status. I put him under just new lead. He wasn't really interested in anything, but he was a cool dude. I made a friend with him. Lead source, REDX. Lead owner is me. Remember, you guys have to organize all this. But look how cool this is. This is why having the right CRM is so critical. And this is why I teach my team and my students, you got to have the right tools. And everyone on my team and my students, we have the right tools, okay? So I click one button called 1 year campaign main. That's it. I attach a campaign, and now this person is going to be receiving a text message from me for the next year and a half. Once a month, he's going to be doing that. How great is this? This is why I love having the right tools. So this is George. Boom. Lee, I want to make sure we're good. Lee status, we're good. And then add contact. I click add contact. Okay. I click add contact. And then boom. All right. Boom. My CRM is now going to communicate with him. What's up, Sylvie? Is going to communicate with him right now with a text. But I'm going to shoot him also a text from my phone because I want to send him my card. So manually, I like to do this as well. So now my automation is going to send him a text once a month. And by the way, that's great because open rates on text messages are through the roof. Okay? Through the roof. So check this out. So now he's in the campaign already. He's good to go. I'm going to check out his number to make sure I got his number. So I'm going to shoot him a text right now. Here's his number. 2356. 2356. I'm going to. It was great speaking with you, George. Boom, right? And then I add my card. Right? I add my card. Boom. I add my card over to him. See my card, my little e-card there. Boom. So now he gets a text from me. He gets to see my face from the card, right? And there you go. I made a friend. Does that make sense, guys? And look, Angie, you made 16 new friends today. That's what I'm talking about. 16 new people that now they have to be hearing from you. Minimal at least once a week if you have their email. Now, this guy doesn't have an email, and I'm not going to send him a text once a week. He'll come and find me and beat me up. That's just too much. But a text message he will be receiving from me starting today once a month, okay, for the next year and a half. That's why automations are so critical. But you need the right CRM for that. Does that make sense, everybody? How cool is that? That's what I'm talking about. We made a friend right there. Any questions, by the way, so far on this, or can we go to the next call? Any questions, guys? Any questions, or do we go on to the next call? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Here we go. Next call, or any questions about what just happened there? So many levels to that, guys. That's why having the scripts is so critical. So, guys, I get told no all the time. Jana, there you go. By the way, Jana, did I call you? Are you that same Jana that I called? I called it Jana today from if you watched my webinar last week. All right, here we go. So let's go. Vortex. I click resume. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Can you guys hear me? Sylvie Romero. Romeo, not Romero. Romeo. So now I'm calling my farm. Okay.
Hello. We are not available now. Please call again. Thank you for your...
That's it. Drop a voicemail. Boom. Keep going. And just keep going. Keep going.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Who's this?
This is Andy. I'm just a local real estate agent in your neighborhood, and we have a property for sale. Just wanted to let you guys know about it in case you knew anyone that was interested, or if you had any questions about it.
Which neighborhood?
It's in Winston Park. It's 12920 Southwest 81st Street.
I don't live in Florida, so.
Oh, you don't? Oh no, man, my database is messed up. Oh no, where do you live?
Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. That's amazing. You're in Vegas. Well, listen, man, my team is nationwide, so you know. And I guess quick question: do you have a realtor you would work with in case you ever needed to buy or sell one day in the future?
Hold on a second.
No problem.
Sorry.
No worries.
Thank you. Can you repeat that?
I was gonna say, do you have a real estate agent that you would work with in the future in case you ever had questions in the future?
Well, my husband's just an agent, but we live in Las Vegas. We're not in Florida.
No, but it's fine because my team is nationwide, by the way. We're in Nevada, we're in California, we're everywhere. And in case your husband has questions, even, yeah, we're everywhere. So we're nationwide. I can help you anywhere. And if you had any questions, I can definitely point you in the right direction and connect you.
Well, maybe we can work together because I'm a loan officer.
Oh, are you?
Maybe you can send me clients.
Oh, I love it. You're a loan officer? Perfect. Yes, actually, I'll send you.
Yes.
I'm going to send you information on me too, because I'm also a public speaker for Habits and I do events. Maybe we can do events together and bring realtors into a room and we can do stuff together. We'll love that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
Odalis. It's Odalys.
Odalis. My name is
my mask on.
My name is Andy. Odalis. Nice to meet you. Odalis. Odalys. And what's a good email for you? Odalis.
My email is the name Odalys.labrada LABRADA.
Okay.
Security National Mortgage Company.
Security.
So the abbreviation is
Mortgage.
SN.
So it's securitynationalmortgagecompany.com. Is that the name of the?
Yes.
Okay, and it's a one word. It's all that written out completely, or is it SN?
The first letter is SN.
MC.
MC.com.
Oh, thank God it's that and not the longer version. If not, that would have been horrible. My gosh. Okay. So Odalis, ODALYS.Labrada. Perfect. Okay, yeah. No, and we'll stay in touch. I'll shoot you my information so you have it. And then yeah, any things you guys need out here, we're nationwide. So we can definitely connect, and I have a lot of resources out there too in Vegas.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
appreciate that.
Awesome, Odalis. No problem. And then I'll shoot you my social media too, so we stay connected. You never know.
Okay.
All right. Bye, Odalis.
Thank you, Andy. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
All right. All right. You guys see what's going on here? How many doors is a good farm? Doesn't matter. You know, mine is a couple, I think it's like 1,000 doors, 1,000 homes in my area. But guys, you guys saw what happened there? It's a real estate agent in Nevada. Who cares? You want to be in touch. I want to make friends. I want to make friends with realtors. Why? Because you never know. They may want to work for me in the future. They may quit the business, right? They then want to buy something later, and then we're friends on social media, all this stuff. So guess what? It doesn't matter. I want to connect. You never know where the next deal may come from, the next contact. So let's do this. So I'm going to open up my CRM, go to my KV Core, get on my CRM. Boom. Right? And what's so great is you got to have the right CRM, the right habits with it, because you have to organize this. And I'm going to show you how to organize it for a realtor. She was very sweet, awesome on the phone. Her email, right? You guys got that. Labrada at, man, I'm so glad the email was short, right? SNMC.com. So I got her email. Boom, boom, boom. She said, yes, we can stay in touch. She's an agent. So I will click on lead type agent. All right. So she's a vendor, and a vendor. So she's a loan officer, and her husband's an agent. So perfect. So I'm going to put here under lead status. I'll just put here just a new lead in general. New lead. I put REDX as the source. Guys, this is how you have to manage your CRM. It takes a little bit of time. And then I put her on the 1-year main campaign. So she's going to get a text from me and an email from me. She'll get an email from me once a week, and she'll get a text from me once a month for a year. Okay. So she is a loan officer, and her husband is a real estate agent, is a realtor, right? Is a realtor. Boom. Is a realtor. Any other notes we can write there? What else can we write here? I think that's about it, right? And then, Odalis, boom, boom, boom. That's her email. And what's so great is then when pre-constructions come out, guys, and you blast out everyone that's in your database, and maybe she has a buyer for something. You just never know, guys. That's why it's so awesome to connect with everybody. Okay. So I click on that button. I've added them. I added her into my CRM, Odalis. So that's 2 friends that I made. Okay, guys. And sometimes you're gonna get wrong numbers, which is not a big deal. You're here to make friends, and that's another thing. Just because you're not in Florida, all right. Just because you're not in Florida, don't back down and say, "Oh, okay, then bye." No. You see how people think that just because you're not in their state, people think. So I'm gonna save that call. Actually, that's a cool call conversation. Out of state, right? Out of state. She's an agent. Out of state. Boom, 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 boom. Outcome was positive, and that's what I love about. I love this about REDX, because I can record these conversations after, and then I can go to them and coach about this. Because I also add this to my podcast, so we can just we can get this. This is a great coaching tool here, right? We can hear ourselves, and I learned a lot about myself watching and listening to myself on the phone. Just mistakes that I make, of course, and I make mistakes in front of you guys, right? But I learn. But the problem is, even if you make mistakes on scripts, it's not about being perfect on the script. It's about you using the script and making connections with people. That's what it's all about. Okay. So the notes here, I'm going to put this here, and then Vortex. Boom. I'm saving it. Awesome. So this is awesome right here, guys. That was awesome. I love this because it just, look at that. In 15, 20 minutes, boom, 2 friends. It takes a little bit of time, right? to follow up and do all these things, right? But remember, before you go to the next call, just text them again. 499. Great speaking with you, Odalis, right? That's her name. I'm gonna send her my card so she knows who I am, right? Boom. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Look at her. Bah. That's it. Making friends, guys. That's what it's all about. Now, so many. I just love this because now it's just 2 people now, and I'm closer now. Just growing my database. I want to have thousands of people in my database that know who I am, that fall in love with me, like me a little bit, and that's fine. And then they start receiving messages from me. And then over time, they'll either do business with me, refer me business, work for me, anything. Give me a speaking gig. She might know someone and say, Andy, I want you to speak, and they'll fly me out there to Vegas and go speak. You never know, guys. So you got to keep these doors open at all times. But if you're not calling in one, nothing's going to matter. So listen, I gave you guys a formula like I do every week. But what do I say every week? Top producers do this. Circle prospecting, calling your Facebook ads, whatever it is. We do this. But guess what's going to happen? I gave you guys the scripts, the strategies, the tools. But guess what? Like I told you before, your habits are going to prevent you from actually doing what I am telling you to do, because your habits follow you. And until you don't break your old habits and create good habits, okay, you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that is why 90% of agents quit the business. So I want to invite you guys, all right, click the link right now and sign up for my habit training. It's first come, first serve. And there is where you will learn how to break your bad habits, how to create good habits, how to finally create motivation on your own, right? And not have to wait for it, and do what you should be doing. Those of you that are on YouTube right now, go to habitguys.com/REDX. All right. Go to the website there, and then that's going to tell you exactly the bottom links. You'll see those, click on those, and you'll register for that class. It's a habit class. It's going to go deep into habits and where habits come from and how to change your habits, right? So you can eat the way you should be eating. You can work out the way you should be working out. Prospect the way you want to be prospecting, because every week I'm here. But are you doing it? Probably not. And it's not your fault. It's your habits' fault. So make sure you guys click on that link, okay? It's on your screen right now. Click on it. Sign up for that class. It's on a first come, first serve basis, and I will see you all there, okay? If you guys need my phone number like I do every week, here's my cell phone number as well. Text me any questions you all have. I will give this to you as well, guys. Everyone here in YouTube world, right? Shoot me a text. I respond to every message, every DM, every email. Let's go. I'm here to serve and help you out, guys, okay? Thank you all for coming out here. As always, Sylvie, I'll see you next week. Angie, good job not giving up. JC, Real Estate NYC. Let's go. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. I truly